What's going on, people? What's going on, people? How y'all doing today? Midwest is in the building. I hope y'all enjoying y'all day. I'm enjoying mine. Blessed by the best and highly favored. You already know. I'm gonna welcome everybody to the Midwest show. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'll share this in the group. Oh, Milwaukee. I'm gonna hit that like button. Then I'm gonna share this again. What's up? Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Hit that thumbs up. Yes, Lord. What's the word? What's the word, y'all? What's the word? I hope everybody having a blessed day out there. I really do. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. A wonderful, wonderful day. Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Hit that thumbs up. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm going to hit it right now. I'm going to share this video through my community. Share this video, people. Share this video through your community as well. We live. I'm going to post that through my YouTube community. Hit the thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Just coming to see what's going on with the people. How's everything going with you guys today? And what's the word? I watched this Trump speech yesterday. It's going down. If it ain't opening, then yeah.
Please get that stuff to me.
Yeah. What's up, people? What's up? Doing a little summer cleaning as well. You know, I'm here though to come and check on y'all to see what's going on. Anybody got any questions, anything? I got a link right here in the chat, in the comment section. If you want to come up on the panel, you know, if you got anything you want to say, I'm right here. You can come join the panel. And if you're on Facebook watching, why don't you come on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and join the live comments and the live chats over here because I can't see your comments from Facebook over here on YouTube. So you have to come over here, subscribe to the channel, and and join the fun with the YouTube community as well. Until this streaming site put both live chats up, and then I'll be able to see both of them, but they only show YouTube, so we got to work with what we got. I appreciate you guys. Let me see. Go to the live chat. What's the word, y'all? What's going on? Who is this out here that we got watching? It say three people. What three people we got out here watching us, y'all? Somebody say something. Midwest is in the building. What's up? I thought my paperwork was going to be in the mail today. I was geeked to get up this morning, but just got to be patient. I'm sure ready to get that so I can show y'all this birth certificate. But it's all good. I'm on the phone with three of the brothers. Hey, I sent y'all some links too, y'all. I'm live, so I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, as we go, Yeah, they on there, they're debating like a mother. I've been on the phone for like 3 hours with these brothers. I ain't able to take no calls or nothing. They had the phone locked up. And my mentor was on there as well, so, they was going at it for a while. I had to get off of there, come talk to the people, see what's going on with the people out here. You know what I'm saying? See who's out here, see who's looking for me in West. Trying to get that paperwork complete. Trying to figure out what foreign currencies they need for the RV. It's on you what currencies, but I just say get you some foreign currencies. It's on you which ones you choose, but just get you some. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. Just get you some currency, and everything else will fall in place, and you don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna go over here on Facebook. I'm gonna go over here on Facebook and try to watch this video as well. Try to watch so I can see if anybody coming live over here. Cause I know my brothers them they be watching. A lot of other people be watching. But it's best for them to come on YouTube, and join the comments so we can all interact with each other and talk and, get certain things, questions answered and things like that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this RV and every speech Trump do, he talking about somebody getting caught with gold, trying to leave with the gold. And it's to me, it's like, it's obvious what's finna happen. You know what I'm saying? If you've been keeping up with what's going on, it's obvious that we're in the times where this stuff is finna happen. Now, if you've been following the RV, I've been only following it for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So if anybody been following it longer than that, they know. Because a guru told me, he was like, get you some foreign currency and put it up in the safe. And just wait for a nice, make a nice investment. I didn't have to go break the bank. I didn't have to take thousands of dollars and go try to get, no. Shit, I took $20, $30 at a time and built up my little, what currencies I wanted. And now I got decent ones, so I put them up. Now I'll just wait for the right time. And when that time hit, boy, oh boy, it's going to be lovely for a lot of people because then we'll be able to start funding our humanitarian projects and things like that to that nature and start moving these funds around. Because we do have funds to be moved around. We have people in places that's waiting for this to happen so they can start cutting checks to certain people. And that's just how it's going to go. And certain things are going to be getting done throughout the community because we planned on building our own community as well, our own gated community, buying our own land and building our own things ourselves, having our own natural resources, water and energy, getting off the grid. No, we're not going to be, we're going to be self-sufficient, not dependent on, the state or any of their resources or the government for anything. So that's what we're trying to prepare ourselves for. Hit the thumbs up as you come through the door, because we have people, in place right now with the blueprints, and then with certain the way we want the houses built. You know what I'm saying? The way we want this community built, because we're gonna have our own government. We gonna have our own government. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in our gated community, and we're gonna run our community the way we want our community ran, and we don't have to abide by those guidelines that everybody else abide by. So that's one of the goals when the RV hit is to build this community for our people, for like-minded individuals, and those who are conscious of what's going on, and those who are willing to learn, and those that are waking up to what's going on so they can really see that it's stuff out here, and you don't have to work every day and slave just to live good, to live your life. I ain't even looking in the chats right in the comment sections right now. I'm trying to get everybody over here to YouTube that's on Facebook watching, because I can't see their live comments, and they be commenting over there, and I can't see it. But I'm on Facebook now, so just in case somebody do leave a comment, I'll be able to see it. So I'm back and forth. Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, people. Hit that thumbs up. Share this video. Share all the videos. Not just this one. Share all the videos with, in your community. Your social media community. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Just share. We try to wake up as many people as we can. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, people. I got my brothers in here. What's going on, Rob? I see you just jumped in on Facebook, man. I appreciate you showing the support every time I go live and stuff. You always come in, especially when I'm cooking, because on Facebook, y'all, if y'all not my friends on Facebook, then y'all don't see me cooking a lot. I always be cooking over there. And these guys right here, Robert, he always come and check me out. Him and a couple other brothers and sisters. So it's all good. But yeah, I would like for y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And when I go live on YouTube, you guys come over here and join the community with the questions and the Q&A over here, because I can't see your live comments unless like I got it now. I got one device on Facebook, and then I'm just directly on YouTube right here where I'm at through StreamYard. So I'll be able to see the YouTube comments, but they'll be a little delayed. So if you type something, it'll take a second for me to see it, but I will respond when they pop through. But yeah, you just like people to get on the ball, man. It's like right now is the time to get a lot of things taken care of and out the way. Because like a lot of things it's not open. Like the cities and states is opening back up, but a lot of part of the courts is not opening, because I thought our courts was open, and I went down there and it was a rude of awakening that they're not. You see what I'm saying? So they opening up these little businesses and things out here, restaurants and barbershops and things like that, but the courthouse is not open because they haven't put in place those shields and stuff for the 6 feet apart for the social distancing. So they still working on that. And that's why I thought, I'm like, damn, that's why they still doing the Zoom calls for court cases, because they haven't put in the protections that they say they need for the social distancing in the COVID-19. Just like Trump saying, like, what is 19 about? It's COVID, but where did 19 come from? But that's another story for another day. When you see people in power that's not agreeing with what's going on with these doctors and people in high places, then that should show you something, like what's going on behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? What's going on behind the scene? Because publicly, they only could give you so much. So what's going on behind the scene? Think about it. You got to think about it, people. Man, it's so much. It's so much. Like, I was just on the phone with my mentor, and like they was saying, Shock was at a rally yesterday in Sacramento, in the capital, Sacramento. And he met Robert Kennedy and the one doctor, that young Pharaoh, Yokovich. He met her, and they was out there talking about Bill Gates and the mandatory vaccines. Like, how do a technology geek have any say so over our medical fields, or, you know what I'm saying, or vaccinations? Like, what do he have to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? What with the medical industry and vaccinating people and all this and the other. Like, if he's a technology geek, why in the hell is he always being implicated in these medical procedures and things like this? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff going on that we don't get to see and we don't get to hear, but it's going on. And people are trying to shut them down, like people in power that can be pulled or can be assassinated. They are trying their hardest to put us back under the republic, under the Constitution, so where we don't have to be governed by all these different parties and branches of government. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to sit back and really watch what's going on, because all the years and the time that have passed, and we still been like stuck in the same place, and things are getting worse. Just think about benefiting from someone that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? You benefiting from someone that you don't like. That's pretty powerful. That's like Trump. Everybody don't like Trump, but they're going to benefit from him, from what he's doing for the people. See, everybody think that it's this, that, and the other, but no, he's fighting against them motherfuckers to get all that bullshit out so he can show y'all the truth behind the facts. That's why I keep speaking in code of the RV and gold and things like that, because all the criminal activity hasn't ceased yet. They haven't arrested everybody that needs to be arrested. So you can't just release things and when you still have criminal activities going on. And so you have to deal with those criminal activities and try to secure your foundation before you can release something to the people, so it won't get put back into the wrong hands again. And then there go the bullshit all over again. Then we back in the same boat that we started. You gotta understand, it takes a minute to drain the swamp when that motherfucker been full for years. Straight up. Jay from the Shy, what's going on, family? I was looking for that document today. It didn't come, boy. I was geeked this morning when I got up, but I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget about it, and then that's when it's gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just forget about it, bro. Cause I be getting up early. Like, let me go to the post office. Let me go to the post office. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I know it's gonna come. I just gotta have patience. Hit that thumbs up, people. Hit that thumbs up as you come through the door, please. Hit that thumbs up. And if you got any questions or anything, you want to come join the live, there's a link out there. It's a StreamYard link out there in the comment section. You can click on that link. You can click on that link and you can join the panel. Yes, it's spiritual. And I learned some other things too yesterday as well, far as when you send it off to get authenticated through the state, they handing over the account right there when they authenticate that, because you're only doing that for one reason. So it really made sense to why that had to be perfected like that, to hand the account over. And that was, as you know, I was like, whoa, that's why, you know, because we was going back and forth, and that's why that last filing don't have to be in your birth state. It could just be where you at, because your birth state already know, because you did the authentication already. So they released that. See, because back a few years ago, when they was doing those birth certificates and things, and they was authenticating them for like Jamaica and where else they was doing those things for the non-head state country, Taiwan, and all that shit. And through the state, it was saying there was no more use in the United States. They meaning that jurisdiction in that corporation, because they turned it over for you. They turned it over to you. They just handed it over to you. So therefore, technically, it's no more good there, because you have ownership of it, because you took control of it to perfect it. So now they know you stepped up to come and get it. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I see that, Jay from the Shy. Eon just dropped a video, mortgage information. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want me to do some work. Yeah, but it's all good, y'all. Once again, hit that thumbs up, share this video with your people. Get them get them involved. Get them to start reading the redemption manuals, 4.5, 5.0. Get them to start understanding contract law, trust law. You know what I'm saying? He said, I seen that, Ian. Yeah, I just see I got a notification, Jay from the Shy. Yeah, but it's all good. I see Ian got that video talking about mortgage information. But it's gonna get there.
See what they're doing, Midway?
Yeah, I mean, I see you. They up there spraying too. Hold on,
you
one
see how
second.
they got the intersections right here? Look at the intersections right here. Like, why you got the intersections right here? I wonder why.
Yep, I see that. Boy, they over there talking, going crazy over there, Chris.
And now I can't hear you.
He said, I see that, Eon. Yeah, they over there spraying right above Chris' head. Somebody just called from Rhinelander. Who the fuck is that? I sure got to call them back. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Can you hear me now, Chris?
Yes, sir.
I was saying, yeah, they over there spraying right above your head, man. They're trying to stop you from gazing at the sun.
Not the first time.
Yeah, man, they need to go on with that bullshit, man. What's up, Freddie Mac? Freddie Mac in the building. Man, that ball can stay right outside in that little thing. Nah, it can stay right outside. Thank you. Appreciate you, my brother.
In the house.
Huh? You sound like a rock band, Chris. We can't hear nothing you saying. Sound like you playing the drum.
God damn.
Yeah, that's exactly what it do. He said, God damn, they don't like. That's what they do, y'all. They fuck with the frequencies and throw them all off and try to fuck with you and get you irritated so you could just say, forget it. I ain't going to do this paperwork. I ain't going to watch this video. It's too choppy. You know, that's how they get you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ever give up. I smile, keep my energy high, and I keep it moving. I keep my research going. I stay focused on what I'm doing, and that's that. Don't never let nobody dictate the outcome of how I'm finna feel. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It just don't make sense. I had to learn that shit because people used to get on my nerves and irritate me, and I'd be all huffing and puffing. You know what I'm saying? Not no more. On my way out to the play. Oh, it's all good, Freddie Mac. You're gonna be good, man. It's everything getting worked on. You good, you know. You'll be telling Massa you ain't coming there in a week or two. Shit. You be telling Massa you quit, motherfucker. You want to come work for me? And then let's see how fast your boss want to come work for you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that'll show you where y'all stand at. Yep. That'll show you right where you stand with them. It's cool for you to get up out your sleep and go work for this motherfucker, but he don't want to come work for you. He ain't gonna have the kids getting up out their sleep going to work for you. I promise you. Man, I'm telling y'all, I better wake up and start telling these motherfuckers this shit don't move unless we move it. Straight up. And I don't honor your contract. Shock just hung up. Yep, they all hung up. An hour and 43 minutes and 6 seconds. Y'all, woo. Boy, we be on that phone. I can't even. The 3 ways be coming. I can't even answer them. George, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Look at all the brothers coming up through the door. Look at all the brothers up in the building. Yes, Lord. Hit that thumbs up. Got the shock with the facts. Shock is on the block.
What's going on with the ghost? I'm just saying, I just got a man. But hey, people really getting laid off from jobs.
I can't hear shit. Here I go.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people really losing jobs.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Niggas getting laid off. They a lot of file for bankruptcy. I mean, they're keeping the 1 or 2 companies, a few companies, but the mass liquidation, they're only cutting so much of what they can handle because eventually they're like, oh, we're gonna shut down all these stores, but keep 5 open because y'all still have enough assets and liquidation for those 5. But eventually that shit's gonna have to close down shortly too.
Yeah. I agree, my brother.
So my sister dad, he just got laid off, and they basically told him that they're laying off people because they can't afford to pay certain stuff, and they're already closing down certain stores globally, and they're only keeping 5 open right now.
Yeah, because a lot of these stores not even going to exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these companies that was once existing, they're no longer going to even be needed for because of the technology that's going to be released. Shot, you know what we know.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But it's open. It's open.
They don't some know. People that are mad because they're automating the stores.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Right.
I'm not mad.
We know, but they don't know. But we're the talented 10th to let the unresponsible 90 know. Even if they don't open up, we're still responsible with the knowledge to give to the world to change the frequency vibration within us and as well as within them. We already good. You know what I'm saying? We can still, you know what I'm saying? We good. You know, like Chris said, Chris trying to stay up there. You know what I mean? We good. but they ain't. They're good, but they're not good. But they will be good in their time and space, but they won't be good when they wake up and then they see like I wasn't good. Now I'm actually good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
now I'm
right.
good. But they're not wrong in that thing. But to us,
Right.
we're looking like, yeah, they're wrong because we're not judging them. We're judging us because we were where they at. And like, bro, you're wrong because I'm already
Right. We were once them.
Yeah, so we can't say they wrong.
We were vibrating at that frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you came from here to here, and now you're looking at somebody that was here, you're not looking at them judgmental. How everybody like judgment. No, you're looking at it like I was where you're at. I'm looking at you as my lower self, and now I went from there, and I know there's a door here. You don't see the door here. I'm trying to show you that there's a door here that you're not aware of, that I'm aware of because I was where you at, and I had your one perspective at one point. You know what I'm saying? So it's our responsibility as a conscious, and that's why that people be like, oh, and then you start looking up to the world as yourself, and you looking at things because you would be a steward of the earth. And like how Chris, I go into like Chris, and I was reading this shaman book. It doesn't. It's all about: are you a steward and you're going to till the earth? Are you going to do good? Because if you look at it that way, you're not going to drop trash. You're not going to do certain things. You're not going to go up and just sock Midwest or disrespect Midwest. You're not going to do that to yourself. You're not going to do it to yourself. You're going to be a good steward to everything that's living, or that's what you would want to do. But you also have that energy to put shit in place. Like, don't get out of line. You know what I'm saying? You still got to put that Jesus heart away. And with that structure, that's how living organisms keep that structure. Because if the structure is falling, somebody in the structure got to save the structure, or cut it off, or cut that attachment, or you're going to bring everything down.
If you're not part of the solution, if you're not the solution, you're the problem.
And that's where that judgmental shit come in, because the problem always wants to put that judgment in to make it seem like, oh no, you're wrong. No, once you start doing that,
misery does love company, right?
What's that?
Right. He said misery does love company, right?
Hey, right? Don't the left love the right? They trying to intimidate it so much that they can't. The intimidation ain't it, so you can't be it. You got to go to the motherfucking right. You got to start thinking from that right side up. You got to start thinking from the right side. You got to start conducting from the right side. But the public want company, don't it? The public is company, and the private don't really care for all the company.
Yeah.
The company we care is for, I like to say, Chris' perspective. Well, it's not his thing, but in my own words, I like to stay on top and see it all, baby. I like to see it all. I don't want to.
Damn, I want to know what he said too.
Huh?
He got to come back. And they spraying right over his house like that.
I was finna say he did huh? I love you more. You see the babies, man, the kids, man. I love you, mama. That's how you know you just express your love to your children, but they express it back. But also, yeah, Chris, I was saying I like to say, Chris, well, not your words, but from my own perspective or your perspective, I like to stay on top, baby. I don't like to entertain the public. They don't need my company. I'm trying to get company up here, baby. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go down there. Mama, I'm trying to see it all. I don't need to see it. I'm already up. I don't need to go down to see it. I already see it.
Right.
Because if you was up there, you already brought all that was down up.
Right. But you got people say, come and see my perspective.
Yeah.
And then when they
you being up, you already see it. So let them see what they don't see.
Because they don't know.
Right.
Because they don't know what you see.
They don't know.
But you already see it. So you're the you're the entertainer. It's up to you. Like you say, I don't choose to come down. It's up to me to entertain their company. I don't want to come down. So you want them to come up to not entertain, but to accompany you. You know what I'm saying? But
he wants you to accompany. He wants basically. I'm not going to entertain that, but at the same time, you acknowledge what I'm giving you to uplift you from where you at, to change that thought process.
You went inside.
Right.
On how
and I really don't care if you come or not.
Because private up there don't care. Now you don't need a public needs company. private don't need because you already got. You're in your own company. You already, boom. Everything that all your company is you. Everything you need, you can go get it yourself inside. Which you already do. Which you already do. Or you will obtain the knowledge that you obtain. Period.
Correct.
You won't be Chris. Well, you will be Chris at a lower degree, but you won't be who you are now. Like you say, I don't want to go down to N10. I already been down there. So yeah, I
can't hear you.
I hear him. Man, our phone. See, we in California. We tripping, Chris. Me and him trip. It's like they don't want me and Chris to connect.
Don't it? Ain't it? Even over the telephone.
Because it only trip with me and him on the phone, or when we're on together.
The phone, this, because he could be on here by himself, and we be good.
Now,
as soon as you come along,
as soon as me and Chris get on, it's like they always one of us be like, you know what I'm saying, go fast.
Y'all energy, y'all for breaking the internet, nigga. Y'all juiced.
So bad.
Y'all frequency is too high for this
shit. Me off my VPN.
It's kicking you off of everything because your frequency is higher than you vibrating like a motherfucker right now, Chris. And that's
every time, like was you tripping before I came on? Every time, even when we on the phone, Chris is always tripping. Even when we talking on one, sometimes be tripping. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe it makes the energy even more stagnant.
Because y'all interfering with the frequency. And I put a lot of juice in Chris all the time. That's why I stay talking to him. Mama, so I know, and he taught me a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that I was blind to, that I thought I saw. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, real talk.
Vice versa.
That's why you can't say you know everything, bro, because you fucking don't. I promise you.
To know everything is to know
nothing.
To know nothing. To know nothing is to know everything. Because once you know everything, there's nothing else to learn, and one's not going to pick up the learning experience. But when one knows nothing, one's willing to learn what one don't, and that just go for everybody that's that's low and down will have an opportunity to be in that experience, to have that experience that everybody has individually. Nobody will have that same experience that you have. Nobody will have the same experience that I had. But all that, we will all experience that principle. But that principle will go different experiences for us to learn our own way. Because all of us had different experiences in past lives and shit. So sometimes we got to come to a way and learn something that we needed to learn or went through in the past life, from my perspective. That's a pepper. Hey, I don't know, man. My YouTube video, I'm trying to put up. That shit tripping.
Right.
That shit take, Chris, when I say I've been trying to upload for over 24 hours and I had to disconnect it and restart, and I'm doing it right now, and it's telling me it's upload in 3 hours, and then it's going to take a couple more hours to process. Like, are they watching it?
I mean, if I were them, I would block it or slow it down. I would do whatever I could to limit that shit.
I didn't know that. I thought the video just automatically upload quick. Like, I didn't know you have to go through all these hours.
They do if you're dancing a jig or saying fuck a woman and slap a hoe and go sell dope.
Look, bro, I just want to show y'all. I'm not playing. Hold on.
You ever notice how every father wants his son to be, every son wants to be like his father, right?
Yep.
And then every father wants his son to be more than he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just remember that, spiritually and physically.
Yes, sir. That's what I be telling motherfuckers don't be listening. Hold on, y'all. Look, I'm not playing, bro. That shit taking hella long. And then after that, it's gonna have to process the upload. And it been, bro. I did this early this morning when I first talked to y'all, Chris. When first called, I came in here and restarted the whole computer, and then I had to redo it again. And since this, however long we've been talking since this morning, it's still right here. And they've been saying this for hella long. Like, why the fuck it ain't look? But look, ain't nothing frozen. It ain't frozen, y'all. It's working. It's working, you know what I mean? It's movement, all that. But it just ain't working. It just ain't working for me right now.
He took off? Dropped him right.
I just need to start going live and doing live ones and just do it off, and just doing it like that. Because the uploading shit ain't cool for me. I don't like all the weight and shit.
Look at me last night, Shock. You ready for this? Look at the book she gave me last night.
What'd you say?
I was like, oh hell no. You see this book she gave me? Look at this book she gave me last night.
Oh, why are you waiting?
That's the book she gave me. I want you to read this, bitch. I'm not reading that shit.
Hey, you should give her a book. You should give her a book and tell her to read something like this. And say, yeah, say here, read this book. And now she'll read it, and now she'll know where the hell your perspective is. Now let's see what she'll turn on. Oh yeah, she'll probably turn and leave that shit alone, or she gonna come with some more. Okay, now I know how to approach it. If not, then she gone.
She gone now, nigga.
I was just gonna say she gone now, but she gone. Like you give her that book, she gone in another different. You know what I'm saying? Like really, you basically put her even on a lower vibration earth. Because she gonna take that book and it's gonna create a whole nother vibration in her body to turn. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna you give her another book of awakening to where that vibration will damn near burn her ass in a different spiritual sense to where she can either go down further, like for real, or it could bring her up and break her chains, even if she's capable of that. I don't know if even she's capable of it. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I have a book written in my DNA, and I could have given it to her. But
yeah, you're right.
No,
you're right, and you said that earlier.
No,
you said that earlier without saying the book. You said that already. You said that already. You chose the entertainment, and I basically said that in a way already here. Basically, said you choose how to come down. You want to stay, you don't want to go to choose. You couldn't do that. It's all about the free will. Chris is at the he got all the switches.
Yeah, because he controlling what he do, and nothing else is controlling.
He's basically controlling the narrative.
He's controlling the vessel now.
Yeah, he's in
control of the vessel. Right. Yeah. That's why I fuck with you and him. Y'all both. Oh yeah. Y'all ain't going nowhere, nigga. I don't care how mad you get. Y'all stuck with me. I'm mama's nigga. Straight up. I be telling everybody, like, nigga, this my brothers, they ain't going nowhere. Nigga.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hey, I'm finna. Hey, Chris. Later on, we're gonna go solar gaze. I'm gonna be in the position. I'm already gonna be at somebody's house where the sun, where I be going a lot. The sun. That's where I be solar gazing over there. So we going. Are we going ground? Or are we gonna have to ground, right? Or are we gonna have to? Are we gonna be on ground? Or are we gonna keep it on?
Both. Either.
Y'all still gonna connect. Y'all still gonna pull a frequency because as y'all doing it at the same time.
Yeah, today I need to ground. So.
All right, we going ground. We going ground. We going ground. Yeah, we going ground.
This the shit need to be recorded. You know, this is the type of shit that need to be recorded. That's why I wish I was there.
Man.
Man.
So we should do something.
Like you can show people, like you were saying. Some people will say you can't stare at the sun or you'll go blind. Well, I got some guys that's living proof that can stare at the sun when it's at its highest peak and don't even bring water to their eyes. So that's not true.
Well,
only
certain people. Yeah, I can't do that at 12. I can't do that at 12. I never even tried. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't do it before.
Yeah, see, I never even tried. Yeah, I never even tried. But you got to build that shit up. Like you got to build it up. Like some people came and like when you solar gate, some people came and look at the sun when they first start. When there's no,
I tear right up. I tear up. I'm over here crying.
but that's what I'm saying. Like you got to build it up. Like say for instance,
start off now with my eyes closed.
You see,
and then I slightly start gradually opening them. And
see, but look, if you do it at the times, you can start with them open, but you might not be able to look at it for a long period, but you can look at it for that 1 minute, and then you might like, okay, let me take a 10-second, go back, do another minute, or 30 seconds, but you building it up.
10 seconds, and then wait a minute, and then 10 seconds, and then wait a minute. You want to start maybe 5 seconds, because it's not easy.
You're building it up because you're getting something that you wasn't aware. Now you're gaining something with awareness. So now it's like attracting and it's going. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to benefit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In a different way. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have awareness.
Even when you tear, they're tears of joy. It's not a bad thing.
Right. No, it's never.
I consume those tears.
Right.
And this shit is information. It descended from a higher place and go right back in.
Right.
Because it's information.
Yep.
It's information. What if that could be information that tiered and then make it through the corona or through the soul, through the mirror, through the window, and it got rejected. Just like how you wash a window, you spray a window, it gets rejected. It start going down. You can still obtain that moisture depending on how you want to take it off. You know what I'm saying? So why can't you obtain the tier? It's just the same stuff, but it just didn't make it. It didn't make it through the portal or through the window or through the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah. But so you can get it a different way.
Yeah.
Oily is the best way.
Yeah.
It's not even salty. It has a different taste.
Yeah. You could smoke different. You could do certain workouts different, but you could, it's all the same, but you're just intaking it different. But certain ways you get more of a stronger. You know what I mean? Like you do it this way, you get more of a you feel getting direct, but it's still information. It's still that. It's still what it is. I need to taste. Hey, I need to do that, Chris. So you saying that it will taste different from when you so when the tears from the eye will taste different from another tear when you sun gaze?
Absolutely.
I need to taste that. I never thought I need to taste that.
I didn't think of it either. It came to me. I was like, oh, okay.
I need to taste. I need to taste that. Hey, look, Chris, I need to taste that. I need to taste that for real.
The process, right? So the initial process of transmitting that energy, it makes your eyes bleed sometimes. But what is that excrement? Is it? Yeah, I don't see it as bad. It's definitely beneficial.
Well, it's the same thing, but just changed in a different form to exist in this plane. So if it didn't make it directly to that inner, it had to come in a different frequency or a different frequency of matter. Right. And then we could consume it. It just didn't make it in that original in that
form. It got transmuted into water, into liquid.
Yeah. So it made to liquid, and then and
just like the wine. Just like the wine.
Yes.
Just like
the fucking wine comes right back to it.
Midwest is adding 1 and 1 is 2, isn't it?
No, because I sit back and I listen. And I talk. So it just starts. You just get clear and clear. We continue to talk with different things.
Yeah, it clicks on when we continue to talk. It clicks back in the mind, like like references. It's like references.
I never disagreed with you or him. I was just seeing it like.
Right. You just
like
listen,
you seeing it
process.
From a spiritual
and that's what
level,
and from the
from a physical level. Of course, we gonna bump heads because we're in two different places talking about the same shit.
And then
I'm trying to mix private with public, and it don't mix.
the very first thing I said though was you're talking the physical act, and I said let's look at it from a spiritual way. And then we went on because he got defensive, and then I got a little heated, and then Unc jumped in and said, after all that, he came right back to the same thing. He said, he's talking from a physical perspective, and you're talking from a spiritual perspective. I was like, yes.
And that's why I said that's like mixing.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? But you know what's so crazy? Without this conversation with Unc, we said the same thing, and then me and Midwest came in and said what Unc said. But then when we came to Unc, the principle and the perspectives of never change. So it always came out to what it was already agreement about before we even came to the agreement. So it was already right and it was already agreed upon and done before. So
but like the parties involved could only accept it from that neutral party that they all respected.
Yep.
That's why I kept saying, shut up, Shock, shut up, Ship. I'm going to shut up.
Let's
let them talk.
I turned out saying, like, man, I get fidgety when somebody behind me. He said, I could be wrong, but I'm right. Even when I'm right, I might be wrong. And even when I'm wrong, I could be right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Same perspective. It's just how you put them words together. Remind
like
me.
Jeezy put them birds together.
Oh, wow.
But that's what's so
you see, just comes back to you, and you're like, oh shit. Look, I was watching Predator, and they talk about jurisdiction and birth certificates and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, holy shit, right in my face.
Right
in my face.
Yep.
And it's so crazy. It's just beautiful that from all these different perspectives, it comes to a overstanding.
Right.
And that's how you know
that, good because I never agree to disagree with nobody. I always had to be right. I always had to. My word was bond. My word was the highest. So I had to have the last word all the time. You know. Now I just sit back and I be like, man, that brother's right. Absolutely right. You know, because I'm listening. I ain't too busy doing this to where I can't listen. You know, no. Now I'm listening. And that was my problem. I was talking too much and not enough listening.
Right.
Straight up.
That's how you used to always catch them trolls. Midwest used to always sitting back. Hey, nigga, always sitting back and send a nigga a text like, watch this is the troll. Listen to this nigga talk. Watch this. Nigga be like, he be sitting there talking in a Discord, motherfucker. Two people having a conversation, like we be talking back and forth, like, bro, I think the nigga a troll. Listen, and the nigga we'll say it'll be hella funny. That shit used to be hella funny. That shit was funny.
But you gotta think they already intelligent on what they come to cause chaos on. Just like when me and Chris had one up here. Chris couldn't entertain his lunacy because when Chris was bringing the truth of the matter, he wanted to keep talking about a fucking TDA account, which the TDA account don't even exist without the living being, without the living man. So therefore, he didn't care if the TDA account existed. He was too busy just trying to discredit me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So Chris couldn't entertain that after giving him the facts of what the account is. And if you sitting up telling us that a VA check get deposited to an account, it's a Treasury Direct account. Well, if I get VA benefits and I'm able to spend them, so I can pay a bill for my, if that's a Treasury Direct account, and my benefits that's getting my benefits deposited, then I can use it to do what I want to do with it.
Yeah.
So therefore, the only person he was discrediting and making look stupid was himself, and that's why I keep a Kool-Aid smile on while they talking because it don't even be making no sense.
Right.
You take this type of smile.
Now they wish they had a smile like Kool-Aid.
I'm talking about like that. Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Kool-Aid smile. I have a big Kool-Aid.
They had that stain smile. That smile you can see from 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, because we did our homework. Chris wouldn't have been able to say what he said, and we wouldn't have been able to elaborate on what was said. We would have been like, shit, let me hurry up and look this up. Like he wanted me to start Googling shit. No, I'm not gonna Google what you say. No, Midwest show. This ain't the troll show. You got a privilege to come up here and speak your piece. That's it.
This ain't look. This ain't the Truman Show. You better true your ass up out of here.
Yeah, right. Because we already knew. And after that, no more trolls. No more trolls. No more
like
trolls.
Shock, when you come across that lady like you did, like the ladies that you keep running into lately, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Ask them this question if you want to find out where their mind is real quick. And see if they answer immediately now, listen to their immediate answer. What's the opposite of right?
They gonna say left, huh?
And listen to their no, they're more than likely gonna say
They're
wrong.
gonna say wrong.
And that'll just tell you where they're at. If they say left, that'll tell you where they're at. You probably would be more beneficial to talk to the person that says left than the one that says wrong. From where you're at.
Real shit. I grasped that one.
Yeah. All right, man. I've used that one for years. It's very effective. You'll know exactly where people are at. You know what I mean? Where they're coming from.
Yeah, because
even if they don't know.
Wrong, be the opposite of right. Like in my mind, like you've been doing, like, okay, why would you think that? You know, like why would what happened to the left? You know, right, left. Right. Why would wrong follow? You know, like nah.
Wrong is in the fiction, but left is something we can use. We use that all the time, right and left, to differentiate reality. We don't use right and wrong to differentiate our reality, but we do in their reality, in the false reality.
Right.
So you can kind of see where they're coming from. Right. Nothing's wrong.
See, when you get fucking in this process, everything changed. Like everything, everything.
Bruh, yo, I had she was really jumping up and down and asking if she was so. I never met a living live man before. Juice. I'm talking about jumping up. I'm talking about did a circle and everything. Even asked my wife, "Are you alive? Are you alive too?" I was like, she was like, "No." It's okay, honey. I'm there too.
And what was crazy was he was vibrating the same frequency. And just like you said, like you couldn't even look. Did you look her in her eyes? Like, did you look her in the eyes?
Yeah, bruh. She had
what did you see when you looked her? When you looked in her soul, in her head, what did you see? Nothing.
It was like nothing. Yeah, it was like, bro, it was like cold, like it was like empty, but it was like, but then it was so trying to be happy, like hella happy. But then at the same time, they try to explain, like, we're all like, there's not just all of us here, it's one, and like trying to kind of be like.
Have you been doing wrong all your life? Ain't you going to express your way, yourself in a certain type of way?
That's what I'm saying. And then she was like, no, it's like we come from the sun. She's like, we come from the sun.
Yeah, forgot about left and right. They've been doing wrong, motherfucker. See what I'm saying? That's why that motherfucker gotta feel like they're like, yeah, like fuck, like damn, he's here. Like what?
And he sees me. That's why she was so.
And then, and look, this is that. When she said we come from the sun, I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I said, yeah, the sun's a portal. I said the sun is a portal, and I said, yeah. I said our ancestors, my ancestors are in the sky cloaked now. And she said, what did you say? And I said, they in the sky now, but she never went. She never continued on until we talked about something different after that.
All right, because you let her know that she was already being watched. So there's nothing else she could do to try to get out of what's already been done. Oh, mamas. It's already too late. You should have been on my shoulder jumping in circles, bitch. Y'all locking doors and holding your purse. Like we don't want that motherfucker. Shit, you got just as much debt in that motherfucker as I got in my wallet. God damn it, shit.
What you think about that?
But they'll tell you slaves built the pyramid. Those were willing people.
No, they can't never.
Imagine if you had 10,000 of that lady looking at you, asking you for the guidance. What would you do? You see?
He probably give her guidance.
Right. And if he had enough power and enough knowledge, right, he might show her how to build something to help her get to where she wants to go, like a pyramid. And he might instruct her on how, and her group on how to build. He wouldn't build it for them, but he would instruct them on how to do it. So would they be slaves? No.
No.
They wouldn't even be indentured servants. They would just be people doing.
You know what? You know what though? You just said that when we was conversating, because she was talking about her son is gone. You know, her son, the perspective, and her daughter and shit was like certain perspective. You know what I'm saying? Was basically saying like they're still kind of brainwashing away and doing like it was a vaccine. It was part of a vaccine protests and other things as well, but kind of still lost in a way. But she was basically saying, well, I was talking about vibrations and shit. And I was talking. She was like, "Well, I was like, mostly about love." Like, she's like, "Well, how would I be able to help them get?" I'm saying, I was like, "Well, it's all about love and raising the vibration. That's the first part about yourself." And I just kind of, you know what I'm saying? It kind of seemed like what you just kind of saying in a way of structure. And she even gave me her number and shit. Like they gave her her number and shit. And she, you know what I'm saying? She wanted me to call and everything. And she's like, "You don't," you know what I'm saying? She's like, "I believe you. Call me for real."
Love, respect, and honor. Is that the pyramid that you gave her to build on?
Nah. I mean,
love, respect, and honor.
Yeah, it depends. It depends how you look at it. But I did give her like I did tell her like in certain words of form words of vibration, because love conquers all, and that love one, if they can't have the vibe so low of hate, that shit will kill them. You know what I'm saying? In a way. Rather kill their minds. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to love a certain way that, you know, I don't know, because I'm not them. And I don't know.
Yeah, because you don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Catman always say that.
I tell you what I do know. I know.
Of course.
If you go back far enough, there are people who kill their own mother, rape their own mother, kill their own children, rape their own children. I'm not of those people.
Yeah. Me either.
That ain't in my blood.
That ain't in my blood either.
No, sir.
Not at all.
My DNA don't carry nothing like that.
I wonder if you could poison your blood enough to change your makeup.
Yeah, you can.
That would be poison. I wonder what ways you could poison your blood.
I wouldn't care to know.
I would care to know, so make sure I didn't do it.
Yeah, for you won't do it, and for your blood won't do it.
I mean, far as like you said, far as that thought of,
I
was saying earlier, like no, never. That's something I ain't got to think about.
Right.
You know, but I'm not everybody not strong-minded like that. Everybody not equipped with that type of mentality to think like that. So shit, it's weak-minded motherfuckers out there. Some people do shit just to get attention.
I've had people say, can you imagine the strength it takes to do that? To kill your own mother. I was like, what are you talking about? Strength.
That's no strength.
I can see putting them out of their misery. That's totally different than just straight raping or murdering your mother. Like, what are you talking about? That's not strength. But some people see that as strength. Okay. Strong enough to overpower love. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, and that's like when I was and my Caucasian friends, right? This was the difference from me and them. I couldn't talk back to my mama. I couldn't tell her this is my space, and you're not allowed in it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell her that because she paid the bill. She fed me. She clothed me. You know what I'm saying? She made sure I couldn't tell her that. Now my friends, they telling their mom was like, "Shit, get out my room. I got company. You invaded my space." You know, like, your space, like motherfucker, you better shut up or she hit you in your shit. But it was different.
Right.
But
So
even
the-
now, though,
Wait a minute, so the respect level.
but now, but now generations, that respect level too is all cultures now. That shit it penetrated all cultures where now that respect, even because the moms and shit's becoming friends and want to be young. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
Because they parents can't whoop
yeah.
your ass
Well, we're
no
talking-
more, so they gotta be your friend.
We're talking about
If I
recent
can't whoop
history,
your
though.
ass, the only way I can relate to you is to get,
Yeah.
and get close to you is be your friend
Be
now.
your friend, yeah.
But that's recent history.
Yeah, that's recent. Yeah, that's recent. That's
Yeah,
now.
because if you
Yeah,
go,
that's now, yeah.
because there's ways to that can be explained. If you go post-vaccine or pre-vaccine era, I don't think you see that. But since the vaccines have come into our existence, you can see year by year, by decade, the degradation of the mental capacity of our people.
We become more animal-like, like more.
You can see the change go right in line with the vaccine progression.
Because they're changing
Right.
the alchemy. They know
Notice
they're
that.
doing the alchemy.
Notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was out
Take
there in the
notice
state
to that.
capitol building with the vaccine thing. Out there with Robert Kennedy Jr. and shit, or was it Robert or John? Yeah, Robert. We was out there chilling. Out there with Judy Makovich and all them out there chilling, posted, chilling out there. Me and other beings and shit out there.
I see y'all little video and shit.
Yeah, we was out there chilling, and it's crazy because it was mostly I only saw a couple colors, bro. Literally,
Right.
mostly all more of an Asian because it had 3 different type of Asian ladies on the vaccine. One Judy Makovich, and then two indigenous people, you know what I'm saying, of color, from Jersey speaking. But it was those two from Jersey, and I saw like one woman. I was, you know what I'm saying, there's probably a few other I probably missed or whatever, but it was everybody else out there. That's why I'm like, man. And then even when I was talking to people, it's just like, man, the thoughts that would come, I'm like, this one of them. This ain't him. I'm telling you, I would tell that to my wife all the time. I'd be walking, I'll be seeing, I'm like, look, they ain't human, right? I be feeling that shit. I be like, look, that ain't not. I'm telling you, for real. And I do it way more often than what I used to.
Well, when you know something, you know something.
But
You know?
but it's just I've been focusing, like when I be around the conversation, I'm more focused on my thoughts. Like as I'm listening to the conversation, I'm focusing on the thoughts that's obtaining as well of my feeling as they speaking, as I'm just looking at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like looking at them, you know what I'm saying? And just like feeling, I'm more focusing on myself than more what I'm focusing on them, but also listening to what they're doing. And then just the thoughts, it's like the thoughts that's coming, that must be the energy that I'm obtaining right now. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no thoughts out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, this one. Because now I claim it was one of them just based on what we be talking about. Yeah, that's not, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'll just say this one, but not someone of not myself, someone of not my kind. And I'm thinking about the conversations that it's about more being about trying to be free, more about us being together and being freedom. Like those kind of conversations is coming for more like a pleading and trying to see where one's mind at. So when everything comes down, they want to be close to someone that has a mindset like that, so they can try to shield under or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When shit go chaos,
Or feed also.
they trying to get someone close to build a pyramid up for them and their family, and with a mindset of love and with the right mindset, like they're not gonna be like when it happens, they ain't gonna try to kill it. They ain't gonna try to wooty woo. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris said, the motherfuckers, they ain't gonna want to work the streets.
Right.
So they trying to get linked in with people that can try to help them elevate themselves. So even if they do leave this time, they can come back in a better position. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's not wrong. I don't blame anybody for that.
I don't blame nobody for that either. Because that's how it's existing. That's how it's supposed to. I mean, that's how they're not us. You know, they want to be. Hey, through this experience, gives them now through the change and through everything that been done. Now they're trying to get mercy from grace. If I said that right, Chris, right? Or is it grace from mercy? Can you hear me?
Chris. Nope. Chris, can you hear him?
Yeah.
Was that right? That sounded right. They trying to grab mercy. They're trying to get mercy from grace.
Grace came first. Yeah, grace and mercy.
Yeah. So they're trying to.
You wouldn't need the mercy if you accepted the grace, right?
Yes, and that's what I see that they're trying to do.
Right.
And they're trying to find grace and grab mercy from grace only through acceptance, depending on where one's at. Like I said, you don't see nowhere's wrong with that. So they will find you as grace where they could pull mercy from you.
Right.
Because they come
Whether
from the
you know
sun.
it or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when they tried to do it to your brother, when old girl tried to do it to your brother, he was like, she's not my kind.
Yeah.
That's Jesus from their book, from their perspective.
And is that why they say that it's not my kind? So Jesus went out to the Gentiles since his kind denied him, or what?
I didn't hear you.
The perspective of, you know how Jesus said he went to the Gentiles, he went to go outside of his people. Is that why they put that perspective in there? So when they find out that they're not their kind, that Jesus will go outside and accept them as well.
I was texting. I didn't even say it again. Chris, can
Yeah, I can hear you.
He was asking you a question. And then you
I was answering what he said. Yeah. Is that kind of what it is, or what? Can you see that perspective?
See, he might be talking and we can't hear him.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would
big? Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, we hear you.
I said I kind of didn't understand, so repeat it from the Midwest.
Like you know how you said like when Jesus said you're not of my kind.
Right.
So I'm saying in perspective, you know how in the book they made the new when Jesus said he came to his people denied him, so he went outside of his kind to the Gentile. Will they be the Gentile?
In that analogy, yes. There's only two, the Jew or the Gentile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. In that analogy, yes, in that analogy. And the way they're trying to portray it in the book. Okay. So
right.
so it'll be up to the individual Christ to go out to give grace to the mercy.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm just going from the book perspective, how they're trying to put it in the book. So like the people that like for instance, like she came out to we're all and she's throwing questions out there to see my perspective for she could try to see where I'm at to see if I'm worthy enough for her to even attach to me.
Yes, because she knows, and if you don't know, then there you go. Because the character Jesus was in full awareness.
Yes.
So she's coming to you to see if you're in full awareness or not.
And when
you said that last part that she had to change the subject, that spoke volumes to the whole situation.
Massive volumes.
When you started explaining to her or telling her where from, yeah, because that was not what she was there for.
I can't hear you. You staticky.
She wasn't there for that. She wasn't there to learn where you came from or to get something from you.
Yeah. Right. That make a lot of sense. Maybe she one of them shapeshifters. You never know.
You never know.
It could be a good
they were
thing.
more or less avoid you,
Remember
though.
what Unc said, they gonna come to everybody. Straight up. I'm just saying, I'm looking at it in the form of
of a perspective, a possibility.
Yeah, like, you know, shit, it could be like, you know, bam, there it go. Like, bam, like, damn. Like,
have they come to you before? I know they've come to me before.
What you
identify them?
I've been having a lot of run-ins like this lately.
Remember we was on the phone and y'all was talking about the brown eye with the brown hair, and then I'm like, I'm in the grocery store right here standing next.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, bro. It's like she was just like watching me. Cause I was like, whoa. That's why I kept saying, whoa.
But they feel the frequency just as well we can feel. That's why they could be feeling looking like that too.
Right. I'm saying she was probably picking up the vibration.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, they was just talking about her, technically, and I'm standing right here next to her. And why they got to be women?
I wonder if it was her or the driver of the bus.
Right. I'm just saying in that perspective. Well, yeah, you're right.
It might not be a shame. It might just be another in the driver in the bus. That's more. They're more skeptic because they feel the more powerful vibration. So they're more worried and skeptic than you. You know what I mean? They're like, I need to get it the fuck up out of here, kind of way, possibly, depending on what type of deity it is. If it was a bad one, it would be more skeptic and scared. Because your frequency vibration will be more like, you know what I'm saying, could be more harmful than good. Or if they trick you, you got something that could probably, you know, withstand it and try to deceive one. Like in my substance, it could be honor, it could be from truthful and love, or it could be from a deception. So it's more trying to play basketball and pin balls in certain courts.
It's more like preparation for the basketball game. You might want to scout the teammates and learn a little bit, watch some film. You feel what I'm saying? See the history, see what their habits or what their MO is. These entities have it just like everything else.
And then what's cold, she said she even feels sorry for Bill Gates.
Because she know what's going to happen to him.
I don't feel sorry for Bill Gates.
That's what I said. But I said,
he's aware of what he's doing.
But I said at the same time, I told her, but I said at the same time, I said to the same time, every person has their own life path, and rather or not he's so low, he could be where I'm at in billions of years, thousands of years, depending on him. But hey, from my perspective, he's down low.
I don't think he can ever be where you're at. That's his problem. That's his issue. And that's why he wants to bring you down to his level and harness your energy and kill you all.
But can it ever be a possibility that do like through like if some bloodline get cut with melanin, that he could somehow make it through his blood if it was ever do that, or no?
No, we're way past that now.
Okay.
Unc told you that. Hey, they're different.
Yeah, you're right. But it could also go through the sun and recycle and try to transcend rather than take billions of years and recycle and form the matter to give them another chance. But that's only through grace. That's only through grace, though, that they can get the mercy.
Just like Unc told you, that recycling period is over.
Yeah, because in the times of now, they finna cease to exist in our time where we at. Yeah. The cycle is basically over.
Now because they're desperate. Because it's coming to the end of the line.
Yeah, it's coming to the end of the cycle. We're going to another period. Yeah, so they're going to cease to exist.
I can't hear him neither. His headphones.
To to the end of the line. End of the line for them. End of the bloodline. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's gonna go over. Yeah, I heard it's gonna go over.
Well, that's what it is. This is what it is, people.
What y'all think? What y'all think though?
Mamas.
That shit get deep. Yeah. So Chris. So I know it'll be hard for you because you're not me. Put yourself in perspective.
Okay.
In my position, if you was in my position of what I had said out there, how would you have taken everything that I had said from that point, like from the end? What would you go on that point of the? Would you like go in and like observe more and see what was the more of the perspective, or would you just depend on the experience, like the experiences that you had and the experience of mine? What I had was different. The experience that I had was like trying to like, she was excited to see a living man, so she was aware of certain shit that I'm doing. She wasn't that low, like trying to, I don't know.
I tell you what, if I was in your position, from your perspective, I would have done the exact same thing, and I would have been right, just like you were right.
Okay. Because I'm telling you, she gave me her number, right? Because she's a designer, and she does design work and shit. But she wanted. But I'm telling you, when she wanted, she was basically saying, I know that you're gonna call me. I believe who you were gonna call. Like, she wanted me to make sure that wasn't the end of the contact. And then she was vegan or vegetarian, and she found out that we was more plant-based. That made it more exciting. She was more excited. It was just weird. It wasn't weird, but it was a good experience. I even called it weird. It was just like a weird experience, but a good experience to have. Even, you know what I'm saying? Just to have the awareness of it, and just like boom.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Shock. Why? What possible good would you have for having that lady in your life? It's not for your spiritual gain. You're good on that. She didn't do that. So what could it be?
It's more just the mercy. Like you say, mercy. I feel
a future monetary venture that she's going to help you with.
No,
because she's has a different leg in this monetary world. That could be. It just could be like something with the vegan, right? So you could put you into a whole different market, or a whole different space of production, or productivity with that.
Yeah.
So you got to think of why would you plant her there in your course, on your journey? It's not for spiritual gain.
It make a lot of sense now.
Yeah, because I'm already there spiritually. Yeah, I'm already there spiritually. Yeah. So
you took much of that Life is Pro shit. You there? This nigga lighting candles in his eyes and shit. Wow, dude. Straight up. Like, y'all just don't know. Y'all think y'all know. Y'all don't know the half of the shit.
But I'm just trying to get.
So I'm not saying use an abuser, right? No. But I'm saying, because that's what some people will do, and then they'll fall. No. But I'm saying, how can you mutually benefit each other? There's something in your plan with her, or you wouldn't have even got the number. You wouldn't even entertained all that.
Yeah. Well, I found out she was a designer and shit too, based on the conversation that she knew about the paperwork and things of that nature. So I looked at it that shit. I don't know. Maybe she can't do the paperwork. I don't know. She knew of it.
What could she design for you?
That's what I know. That's why I took it, because the design.
If someone comes to me and tells me they're an architect, I'm thinking, had ideas.
That's why I took it down.
Right,
when she said she was a designer and she does designer work, that's what gave me the interest to take her number down. I said, baby, I have these ideas and you're a designer. I'll take your number down. We get in contact. That was the initial reason to get the number. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But with all that, like you say.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. All that other shit is cool conversation, right?
Yeah.
But
it can't go.
that's
It's
all that
different.
is, conversation.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
What do you want to
it
come
can't
of
be.
it?
It can't be no more than conversation just based on it's
I
different
can't
and
hear
it's.
you.
Oh, I said it's different. It can only be no more than conversation because it's different in the matter already. Like it can no longer, you know what I'm saying? Because it's two different distinct. Oh, he can't hear. You see what I'm saying? It's two different distinctive people.
Right.
You know, two different kind that it can only do one better. Like, what can you do for me in my life path, or what can I have you create with the intentions for me? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because she can't. What can you benefit? She can't really benefit nothing from me.
Knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. Besides that, but it can only be conversation through grace, through me.
That's why he said, "What would you
Have
benefit?"
her create? Yeah. Because
Right.
because she can't benefit me nothing
That's
but
the
through
first
the
thing when you said designer. That's the first thing that came to my mind, Lorette. Like,
bro, that's what
you
I'm
know what I'm
saying. But that's what I'm
so
saying.
therefore, when he asked you that question, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
And that's the first thing. That's the first thing that came to my mind when she boom. I'm like, oh, boom! I need her number off the rip. And basically, she's interested in me and looking at me like a living man. And she's all whoopty whoop. I'm gonna use her and just use her in my life for my intentions that I want to create. But also, she's gonna find mercy through my grace that I give her through conversation. Is that cool, Chris? Like that? Damn, don't tell me I got to put it all over like that, because that was smooth with no itch. That was going through it all. Hey, look, hey, that was like I was standing on the thing. You know? It seemed like I wrote that.
I was reading, man.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Chris. I hear you, Chris.
Her words, her actions.
Can you hear me, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Shock not saying nothing right now.
I'm right here.
Oh, I was asking him, what would he prefer, her words or her actions?
Her actions. She could prefer my words.
All right.
She can only benefit from
what actions could she possibly give you that you would need? Designer. Do you want to go through and learn all of to be a designer? No, you don't want to waste your time doing that. So you'd rather have somebody at your disposal to do that. And being righteous, you want to benefit them and benefit you through action, not words. The words hopefully lead positive action. They were positive words, so it should be positive action to come. That's being fruitful and multiplying. It's not all about your children being fruitful. If you want a tree to grow, you must be fruitful first. You have to give it water and nurture it. And then it will produce fruit. But because you were fruitful, your fruitfulness multiplied in the form of fruit from the tree that you gave fruit to, that you gave fruition. That's interesting. Fruit and fruition, same word. Okay, I can hear.
Yeah. I don't know, y'all. It get deep. It do get deep though.
I know, y'all.
You get deeper than rap.
Yep.
You get deeper than rap.
Stepped away for a second.
And get deeper than par.
Oh yeah. Yes, Lord. We've been going hour and 24 minutes. Get out of here.
You know what's funny, Midwest?
What's up?
People will be Bible thumpers and they go on that Bible, right?
Uh-huh.
And I say, well, what were your first instructions biblically? Be fruitful and multiply. Are negative thoughts fruitful? No.
They're destructive.
Yeah. So right away, if you can't be fruitful and multiply, you can't do shit else. Good.
But that also goes to what he's saying, why certain other people are hard to be fruitful.
Mm.
Nah. Why? Hey, why? So why? Yeah, that's the thing. Why? That melanin people birth more and like.
All right. Okay. Now, my question. What's going on, Harvey? My question, Chris. These Moors, right?
Uh-oh.
Where do they get it? Where do they get it construed that they from Morocco? Like, where do they come from?
Where the what?
They say they from Morocco.
Oh, okay. So if we listen to them, right? They say they're from Africa. Well, I believe them. They're from Africa.
They really.
It's pretty simple.
Where they come in there though? Because they got people claiming that shit like their nationality, and that's not true.
They could be true for some.
Oh, if it was true, they would have never sold out.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean it's not true? Sold out?
Yeah.
Did they sell out? Or?
Can't hardly hear you.
From your, they sold out.
I mean, from my perspective, I don't understand them.
Right.
I was trying to see, what was your perspective on them? It sounded like Chris busting that MCP I was talking about earlier.
You trying to see what?
I said I was trying to see your perspective on them.
I can't hear you.
No, that's why I said that.
Hey, I'm gonna leave and see if his mic start tripping when he come back. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back like in 5 minutes to see if it's go back to normal.
I don't know. I seen the old guy pull a big ass flag out his window, like, motherfucker, this my land. Y'all ain't got the right to pull me over. What the fuck on? Yeah, Shock left for a second. I'll go off of
What'd you say now with these Moors?
I was saying your perspective on them because, like, I know a couple guys that, down here where I'm at, they wear the hat with the tassels and all that shit. And,
right.
Talking about, they from, they, all this weird shit, bro. And I'm trying to, like, how the fuck did this come about? I'm trying to see where did I miss this at in the history in the history book.
Uh-oh. So you had colonizers that came over here, right?
Right.
You have a picture of them in your mind? What do they look like?
I don't have a picture.
Well, commonly people see them as white people, and that's the misconception. That is a common misconception.
Right.
So if the colonizer looked like you, You have to understand the first people that came here got slaughtered and killed. Like, get out of here. We don't accept your kind. Just like they do on North Sentinel Island.
Right.
No pale face. No. So then if you're trying to get here, you got to bring your brethren. And if your brethren, then you're going to be accepted because they're not the pale face. But their brother is the pale face. So they came to infiltrate and make it possible for their brethren of a different color to come. And they did just that. Then they got shit on by their brethren and put in the same category as the people that were here. And they didn't like that. The lower ones. The higher ones didn't, though. They still have positions of power in the system.
Right.
And influence, because there's still a lot of us they need to corrupt and get to give our heritage up, which people are doing freely daily.
Right.
As soon as you join that Masonic organization called the Moorish Science Temple, you are lost. Now you've been contracted with another foreign entity.
Okay, that's why I was getting at. Okay. Right. So, okay, foreign, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if they're another foreign entity, how can they say this they land if they're not from here?
How can they lie?
No, right. I'm just saying, if they from Morocco and they claim Morocco, this ain't no fucking Morocco.
Yeah, they have no valid claim. That's the answer, I guess. They have no valid claim. The only claims they make are against the system. They can't make a claim against me or you, a living man. Only against the system.
And then I heard they sold out to the Vatican as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So
it's Rome.
Technically,
Rome never fell.
Right. So technically, they just as guilty as the motherfucker they contracted with. Party to the crime. That's like how if you shoot a motherfucker and I'm with you, I'm going to jail because I was with you.
But then you have the perspective that Then you have the perspective that the Caucasian was made by the black man. That's a perspective that exists.
Right.
They weren't made here. That's just facts. Because there's a time when they weren't here. So they weren't made here. They were made across that big ass water.
You're right.
So if they were made by those black men over there, they were a tool for them.
Right.
Just like when they create different species of dog, those are tools. They made these dogs so they can go into a hole and get this animal that they killed or whatever, or to get rats out of their house. So they bred and made those specific breeds to do certain things. So if you go to Rome, you go to Black Rome, you see Black Rome was before Rome. If you go to Germany, you go to Black Germany, Afro Germany was before Germany.
Right.
So they're not any of those people. But if you go to Africa, to that place that's a barren ass desert, that is logical that's probably where they came from, a place that is wiped off the face of the earth. So now they're nomads and they're wandering and they're trying to find a home and they're stealing and pillaging on the way. That makes perfect sense.
Make perfect sense. That's logic.
It is logical. It could be wrong. It just makes sense. It'd have to be proven wrong.
Right.
But there's plenty of books, ancient texts, walls, and everything that say that that's true. That story of Yakub, the big-headed nigga, going around creating shit when he wasn't supposed to be doing it. That's a perspective that's out there. That's ancient.
Oh, wow.
But they'd rather us jump on this new age shit.
Right.
And look how it's repeating. Now they're trying to destroy all these monuments of the shit that they didn't did because they don't want the future to know about it.
Right. So now they want to take them down. And because any other time you touch one of those statues, you're going to jail. It's a felony and all this, that, and the other. Now they taking them down. They removing them.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to adjust for the times. Shit is changing.
Yeah, shit is
they
really
know it.
changing. and that's why the guy that I'm buying this house from, that's why he is starting to act real kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
So I know that he knows
pretty soon.
that if my
Pretty
name
soon you're gonna be giving this cat. You're gonna be tendering payment and getting that allodial title, something he could never get.
Yeah. I mean, he just don't understand that, you know.
I can't hear you.
I said he just don't understand
Me
that.
no hear you.
We gonna hear you.
No.
We gonna end this live.
All right.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna end this live and I'll come back up later on.